The man never expected that the woman standing before him, in an attempt to wake him up, would follow a book's instructions and grab him by the groin. What surprised him even more was that it triggered a physical reaction in Yukito. He snapped awake instantly and thanked Arlal. Not long before, Yukito's father had been the leader of a cult who, in an effort to prove his devotion to the god of souls, stuffed his own son into a wooden barrel and hurled it off a cliff, fully convinced that the god of souls would come to his rescue. Yukito vividly recalled that horrifying memory just as he was certain he was about to drown. A girl had appeared and pulled him to safety. The sensation from below had jolted him back to consciousness. Arlal quickly apologized for what she had done and, to make it up to him, invited Yukito over for a meal. At this point Yukito was convinced he had been transported to another world, and drawing on his memories from his past life, he asked Arlal for leads on the Avengers. Arlal misread the situation entirely and assumed he was looking for work, so she brought him out to the fields. Just as Yukito was about to complain, a man called out to him from a distance, said he was short-handed, and casually handed him a dagger. Yukito took it seriously, assuming it was a quest to slay goblins. As it turned out, his task was simply picking grapes. Convinced it was some kind of test, he threw himself into the work without another word. Before long the cart was piled high with freshly picked grapes, and everyone stood around with no idea how to store the harvest. Yukito suggested turning it into wine, and the idea got everyone fired up. Thanks to Yukito, they finally had a way to make wine, and so they decided to keep him around.